think, if I'm not mistaken, she picked that up in Paris. Depends what mood Sabic is in, to be honest, what you're going to get. It's been said before that she can beat anyone. And there are times when she gets rolled over unexpectedly. She's going to hope that this isn't one of them. They're not that far from each other on the world ranking list. Camps is up at 14. Sabic is down a few places at 17. He's going to get penalised for avoiding to take a grip, both of them.
She hasn't had the best of times, has she, Sabic? But
a little bit too far away with that one.
Yeah.
Mind you, she didn't lose contact. She stood right back up with her opponent, and maybe this one is going to be just a little bit harsh. Anyway, it stays on the board. It's a second penalty, and we've got a good deal more than 2.5 minutes left to go.
I was going to say, it's only in the first minute, isn't it? But
well,
it hasn't seemed to go
and
for her,
that one didn't go away either.
Well, she gets the ippon for that. I'm not so sure it was an ippon, but we'll have a look at the landing. It was soft, didn't it? It looked soft, but she just gets rolled back there. She's not moaning about it anyway.
Just really through with an Osoto that follows on what you've said, that she improved. And
yes, well, yes, and Koshvili in white.
They need a super heavyweight. They've got 57.
Teams,
they've got 57.
Sure.
It'd be great to have a plus 78 that from time to time that you could go to.
Rely on.
And you could count on. Serbia, for example, at the Olympic Games, they qualified a team, and Sabic won all 3 of her team event contests. You know, that's your go-to fighter. And the Netherlands, Brazil, and Japan. She even beat the Japanese. Unfortunately, they lost all the others.
Didn't quite get the rotation there, did she, Vukovic? So moving better here, Simikishvili. Got all the way in that time. And that time as well. So piling on the attack, Sukashvili will have to stay on the pace. Gets a Shido. Right arm, right the way over the top. So Vukovic realizes that she has to keep moving here, stay one step ahead. Well, all of these attacks really just counting up, and Saakashvili not able to just put a good, strong attack in. Like you said, Sheldon, she did a big one earlier on today, a big, massive Osodagari.
We haven't seen any sign of that here. Both fighters picking up penalties. We've got a minute and a half to go. Or did they just say the one? No?
No, it's for both.
Saakashvili
yes,
as well.
Both.
Slightly better from Vukovic. Saakashvili lost out in round 2 of the Olympic Games to Roman Dicko, the eventual bronze medalist from France, and she did compete in the team event, a very strong Georgian team. She lost out to Alice Balandi, who fought
Up, yes.
up in, well, she's 78 and it's plus 70, isn't it? So she had to go against the Olympic champion. So, no real shame there, but you don't want to lose to someone that weight down, do you? Well, you don't want to lose at all, but
Still not managed to attack here either. Saakashvili not able to get first in, and that's not far off there from Vukovic. And she can't be that far off now from getting her third Shido. She knows it as well, she realises. But just a frustration there because she can't get the first attack in. This is it, last chance, last throw of the dice. One more good attack from Vukovic.
must be that certain styles frustrate certain players, because she hasn't looked anything like she looked earlier on.
Those little leg kicks won't count as attacks. Full rotation all the way in. Is she going to get it in now, Vukovic? Taking a long walk round there, Vukovic.
Not sure what she was doing part way off the mat, you know, receiving instructions from the coach. Well, then Nesta had to walk over there and you know,
pull her back,
bring her back. So you know, you've got business to do here.
And I think that might be it, mightn't it? Just another attack. It might be one more.
Yeah, I think that's enough.
I think it probably is.
Yeah, because the problem would be if you allowed it to go any further, then Saakashvili would get the next attack in, and we'd
be there for another minute. The Japanese are looking for a heavyweight that can be consistent internationally, and they're searching. So this is good for Takahashi here. She can establish herself in the heavyweight position. I mean, they'll always experiment, won't they? They have got so much depth there. Nice Ouchigari there from Takahashi, straight into the attack.
Oster was a bronze medal winner at the World Championships last year.
Ashiguruma, and she's going to get a Yuko for it. And directly into the offside Komi. And needs to, well, she just needed to turn her over, didn't she? As soon as she gets into this position, then it's not very often that they get out. She'll readjust the hips there. Look at the Kazushi there. Suruti hand working overtime as well. Readjust everything, and she's on the arm as well to get the submission. So good transition there from Takahashi.
We were saying about arm locks that you don't see very often.
Udi could tell me that time, wasn't it? So they must have heard me.
You see that much more